Creating a typical soldier from the height of the Roman Empire is fairly simple to do in melee, especially given the fact that such a soldier is used in the official play example. A typical Roman soldier would carry the following: gladius or short sword, peelum or javelin, dagger, large shield, and chainmail armor. If we start with 24 points for strength and dexterity, a strength of 11 is enough to carry the short sword, which does 2 dice minus 1 for damage. And a dexterity of 13 will be reduced by 3 for the chainmail armor, and by 1 for the large shield, meaning that the final result is adjusted dexterity of 9. A variation would be to have 12 strength, so he can carry the spatha, a longer broadsword that was used by the Romans from the 3rd century CE and onwards. This also means that his dexterity will be at 12, which will be adjusted down to 8 after the shield and armor is accounted for. Now that we have created a Roman soldier, the next step is to best understand how to employ that soldier in combat using the melee system. It is true that you roll dice to score a hit, but there are some tactics that you can use within the system to create advantages. The peelum or javelin is a weapon that is designed to be thrown. The Romans would often hurl the peelum at the enemy just before they came within melee range. This would soften up the opponent and buy time for the soldier to either draw their gladius or perform a shield rush. A house rule is that if the peelum strikes the target, regardless of whether it caused any damage, then it cannot be used again. This is because the peelum had a soft metal shank that bent when it struck an object. Once the peelums have been tossed, a common tactic was to slam the opponent with a shield, which you can do in melee thanks to the shield rush rule. For soldiers that still have their shield, they can run into an opponent who must make a saving roll against their dexterity. They must roll 3 dice if your soldier was as strong or stronger than they are, but only 2 dice if your soldier was weaker. So against a dragon, a shield rush isn't going to work, but against smaller opponents, you can knock them down, draw your sword, and go to town. And that is how you create a Roman soldier using the melee system.